going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bears News Network. I'm your host, Mike Anderson, alongside with my co-host DeAndre Cootie Hicks. And man, the draft first round is done for, man. It's finally over with. Cootie, we have a
And
pick, bro, and they picked Darnell Wright, man. Yes, they traded back. We had the opportunity to get Jalen Carter at the number 9 spot. Obviously Philly really wanted him, and I think that's the best situation for him. We're gonna get into a little bit of that in a minute. Also, Paul Givens, our winner on last episode. If you can reach out to us at Bears News Net 1 at gmail.com. That's Bears News Net 1 at gmail.com, man, because we got your prize, man, just sitting here waiting for you. So whenever you reach
yes,
out to it,
yes.
you can receive it. So please do that. And yeah, man. So let's get right into it, Cootie. So the Chicago Bears, they trade out of number 9. They had the opportunity to draft Jalen Carter. They chose to go in a different direction. They trade back with Philly from 9 to 10, and Philly takes the 9 spot and they draft Jalen Carter. Um what do you and then they go out and get Darnell Wright. What do you think about how do you feel about the way Ryan Poles uh uh went about not drafting Jalen Carter, and they did get a fourth round pick to move back one slot. A lot of people is feeling kind of indifferent about that too as well. Well, what's your views about it?
Yeah, I'm a little bit indifferent about that fourth round pick, but I don't know. I don't know why I said that with the Jalen Carter situation because with the reports of us, kept meeting with him and he wanted to be a Bear. Like it kind of was a match made in heaven. You could kind of say like it definitely seemed like we were going that direction, especially watching the draft and seeing like Paris Johnson get took him before and then like they guys would have taken Jalen Carter. Like he got all the way down to the ninth spot before he was took. So I didn't think Philly was gonna pick him up. And I thought we were gonna have a chance to get him, but it went the way that we've been talking for the past few weeks. That OT was taken. They took Darnell Wright, which what I feel is a more of an impact player. Like he'll make more of an immediate impact. So I do like that pickup that we got him. We got Justin that help at right tackle. So I'm glad we did that.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. A lot of people say they're indifferent about him getting the fourth round pick, but it's like you moved up one slot, and obviously Philly knew that you wasn't going to take him. And
Yeah.
his agent, Jalen Carter agent, guaranteed that he wasn't getting out that top 10. You get what I'm saying? He guaranteed that he was going to be a top 10 pick, which he still was. But I think once Philly seen that Chicago was not going to take him, like we said, Chicago had a couple of visits with Jalen Carter. We don't know the backstory. Obviously, Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus, they seen some things that, they just felt like they wanted to go in another direction. So along with a lot of other teams. But there is no better situation, I think, honestly, for Jalen Carter to be in other than being in Philadelphia. It's just the perfect situation
Okay.
for him. And who's better to be a mentor to him than Fletcher Cox? Fletcher Cox is the perfect mentor to him. And then not only he have his other two boys from Georgia that he played with last year on the Philadelphia Eagles with Jacoby Dean and I forgot the other
Yeah.
one, Walker. Yeah, so both of them are over there right now in Philly along with Jalen Carter. So I just think it's a perfect situation for him. And they got a lot of veteran presence on that defensive line just to help and mold them. So happy for Jalen Carter, but like we said, it was some things that obviously Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus didn't like and didn't want to go in that direction, and they chose to go with Darnell Wright, which we've been talking about over here, man. When you look at Darnell Wright, man, he was a
Yeah.
right tackle from Tennessee. He strictly plays right tackle. That's another thing. Obviously, Ryan
Yeah.
Poles must have fell in love with him and strictly entrusting Braxton Jones to hold down the left side. So that's what he's telling us. He's telling us that he wants to continue to see Braxton Jones at that left tackle spot and continue to develop, and he believes in Braxton Jones. So, man, when you look at Darnell Wright, like I said, he's a big boy, man, 6'5", 333, man, and man, he moves fast. He's one of the fastest linemen. I think he ran his 40 in like 5 seconds or something like
Yeah.
that. So, and Mel Kiper and them say he's the most athletic. Uh, for him to be as big as he is, he's one of the most athletic, tackles out of this draft. And then Louis Riddick even said he has the potential to be the best player in this draft. That's a lot coming from Louis
Yes.
Riddick. He did say that. So, man, when you look at Darnell Wright, man, his pass blocking is a 80.2. So, protecting Justin Fields is a big issue. His run game, yeah, he is a mauler in the run game, and he can do better with his hand placement. But he's at a 65 at the run blocking, which Luke Gessie and them, and they're gonna tune that up with the offensive line coach Chris
Right.
Morgan over here with the Bears, and Chris Morgan is familiar with Darnell Wright, so it's a lot of familiarity there in that area, and seemed like Darnell Wright, man, he said he just felt at home with the Chicago Bears, like this was the pick that they wanted to make and do. And he played 895 snaps at the right tackle spot. So he has experience in there. He's a play and plug in starter, man. So he's a day one starter who could come in and solidify that right tackle spot and hold it down and do a good
Yeah,
job there.
exactly.
And
Yep.
I believe he's our right future. I mean, future right tackle. I believe he's the future, and he has all the traits that Ryan Poles wanted. He's big, long arms, physical, fast. Remember we was talking about that chart and how
Yeah.
they want. Yeah, so he has those, and that's why I said I would have been safer with going with Peter if Peter had the arm length. Hands down would be the number one tackle. Would have been the number one tackle, probably taken over Paris Johnson, but it's just his hands length being that short. A lot of people see him as a guard or a center, uh, being a Pro Bowl type caliber guard or center in the NFL. They don't really look at him as a left tackle, but it's only destined to see what Peter Saransky gonna do. But that's why I can see Ryan Poles didn't go in that direction. But man, as far as the fourth round pick, Cootie, how you feel about the fourth round pick that they did get for just moving back one spot? What you think about that?
I mean, like we always say, we know the one thing that Ryan Poles gonna do. He's gonna make sure you get that capital. He's gonna make sure he has picks for the future, picks for later on, because he does know how to sniff out that talent that's later on in the draft. So, I mean, when I first looked at it, like I said, I was looking for them to get something to cover that gap between the first round pick and that like 50 something. I think it is the next one we have. So I wanted to get something in between there, like 40s or something. But with Ryan Poles and know who he is, it's still not a bad thing because, like I said before, he can definitely find us good, talented pieces that far back. So I'm gonna let him play his game.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I'm cool with the fourth round pick. Like I said, you're only moving back one spot, and you're still getting the player that you had on your big board that you wanted anyways. And if Philly knows that you're not gonna take him anyways, Philly could have just said, "Okay, we're y'all not taking him anyways. We'll just sit here and wait to get him at 10. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Philly could have did that as well, but they went up and grabbed him, and you was able to get a fourth round pick out of the deal. That's another genius move by Ryan Poles. Just another
Right.
genius
Yeah.
move because they Philly knew you wasn't going to take him, and with that being said, Philly could have just said, "Well, we're not giving you guys a fourth
You
round
played the
pick. What we
waiting
giving
game.
you? What we giving you a fourth round pick for? We got the next pick. We could just go get him. But for Ryan Poles to be able to get a fourth round pick out of that deal just to move back one spot and still get Darnell Wright, that's just another genius move of the GM of Ryan Poles, man. So man, let us know, man, how you guys feel about Darnell Wright, man, the right tackle from
Yes.
Tennessee. The Chicago Bears picked him number 10 overall. They switched spots with the Philadelphia Eagles from 10 and 9. They both swamped excuse me, and they was able to get Darnell Wright. And Philly got who they wanted in Jalen Carter, man. And I know you guys feel a little uneasy about the Chicago Bears passing up on Jalen Carter, but like we said, there was a couple of meets with him, so they did spend a lot of time with him. So there was probably something that Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus seen that made them want to go in another direction. But let us
Exactly.
guys know how you feel about it. The question under here will be, if you was Ryan Poles, would you have taken Jalen Carter with that number 9 overall pick? And man, we also want to know, grade the draft pick Darnell Wright. Grade him right under here. I was finna say draft him, Cody. Grade him right underneath this video right now. A, B, C, or D, man. I like it. It's an A minus for me. It would have been an A plus, but if it was a left tackle, but he's a right tackle, and it was a position of need, and he feels a big position of need. I feel like the offensive line is finally coming together. So man, I'm gonna give it an A minus, man. B plus, A minus. That's my grade. What you think, Cody? What grade
No,
you give
yeah,
it right now?
I give it a solid A, just cause like you said, just because it did fill a hole on the offensive line that we did need filled. So, I mean, just simply looking at it, he got the job done with that pick. So I'll give it just a solid A. Plus, we know Darnell Wright is going, like I said, he's gonna be an instant impact. He's not
Exactly.
gonna have to come off the bench. He's not gonna have to wait a year. He's ready to play, today. So I like it.
Yes, man. If you are a Chicago Bears fan, man, and if you are you first watching this video for the first time, hit that big red icon button right underneath so you can be notified every time we drop a video. And if you subscribe, you can be pulled out of our weekly pool, man, and try to become a winner on here on the show, like I said. So hit that big red subscribe button if you're a Chicago Bears fan, no matter where you're at. We're Bear Down over here, man, Bears Nation. Also, like I said, before we get out of here, Paul Givens, if you're watching this,
Yes, yes,
you
Paul.
are a winner, sir. So please reach out to us at bearsnewsnet1 at gmail.com. And that's bearsnewsnet1 at gmail.com. So you can receive your gift, brother. Okay, man. Cody,
Yes,
anything you want to say
yes.
to the people before we get up out of here?
I just like we always say, man. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And man, the season is around the corner. Those tickets will be a prize soon. We will have those tickets as a prize soon. So just remember to continue to support us.
Yes, man. The tickets will be coming soon, man. So don't be late getting on the train as far as the tickets. Now, one announcement we do want to make, you have to be a subscriber for at least a month in order to be eligible to get the tickets, man. So you gotta be been rocking with us, man. If you're able to, be one of those lucky subscribers to win a pair of tickets, you gotta at least be a subscriber for a month or more in order to win a pair of tickets, man. So shout out to you guys all who's been rocking with us, man. That subscribe to our channel, and to the people that's watching, hit that big red subscribe button, man, and
Yes.
join the family over here at Bears News Network. We appreciate you guys. So, like we said, man, like we always say, man, bear down
Well,
Chicago, and
now.
hey, I'm gonna be on vacation, so Cootie might hold it down for y'all on the next day. I will be out on vacation, so I won't be back until like Monday, but Cootie might drop another video for
Oh
y'all,
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna talk to
as
you guys.
far as
We gonna talk.
about day 2 picks and stuff, man. And when I get back, we gonna roll it back together for you guys. But like we said, thank you guys always for watching. And like we always say, bear down.
Well, now.